Doo-dum, 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 dum, dum. Just release me. Yeah, this is Andre Wade with Just Release. Once again, come to reminisce about some things. I know y'all probably been missing me all day, wondering if I was gonna bust out with anything. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get away. But I've been through a long night and a long morning and a long day due to some family issues, and I was hood a lot, but I kind of got some rest, so I'm pretty decent right now, and I feel like I'm gonna come to my fans with some enlightenment of information that you all will have, and I titled it uh, close, medium, and minimum custody because those are the number one custodies in population. And close custody. But the only thing about close custody today, you stay in your cell 23 hours. 23 come out for 1 hour for rent. And see, back in the day, they close custody was just like any other custody. And I'm gonna tell you this here. My first day on Ferguson, my celly was a guy that came with me on the chain. So we was inside the cell, and I didn't know what all that barbed wire fence and all that stuff over. I didn't know what all that was. They had each little cube, each one different, and they had razor cut wire across the top. What they had a white guy in one, they had a black guy in another, and they had a Spanish guy. So we just sitting there chilling, watching them, cause we fresh, we new boots, so we don't know what's really going on. But all of a sudden, I seen the Spanish guy. He threw something over the bar wire, and the black guy did too. And they went over there in that stall where the white boy was, and they stabbed him up. They stabbed him up. And you know what, Rick? And it didn't dawn on me at the time because I seen them get shook down. And I'm trying to figure out that unless the nine was already on the wreck yard. They stabbed him down. And you seen that almost on a daily basis. And that's called segregation. That's where they all locked down and they bring the wreck in them little cubicle things. But I tell you, it was dangerous. And I seen it with my own eyes. It didn't scare me. It really didn't scare me. But it made me pay attention to something like that. I was like, golly, this what they doing? So as time went on, and I was being in prison for a little minute. Excuse me 1 second. Like this. I was there for over a month at that time, and we used to go to building showers. And in the building showers, they have it so thick and with fog, and I'm talking about thick. And then the steam hot up and down. And I really didn't know what was going on, cause remember I was a new boot. Man, when I come back around that wall to go take me a shower, man, it was just sex thing going down. Okay, you start off minimum custody. If you get a major case, If you get a major case, you and they drop you down. Say you're a line one, and that's what you came in as. Well, if they drop you to a line two, that changes your custody. So now they finna send you to medium custody, where it's kind of rowdy. Medium custody is rowdy too, and but close custody is real rowdy. But the only way you can end up in them places is through disciplinary reasons, disciplinary action. They just can't put you over there, And if you go to close custody, you have to do a whole year, and they'll give you something back that'll push you up to medium custody. And then you got to do 6 months over there in medium custody to get back to minimum. But they try to use the minimum custody over your head as if you're gonna lose your privilege. You're gonna lose them privileges. Keep on. But see, everybody didn't care about them privileges. Everybody didn't care about that good time, and when they knowing that you messing over. Now, why ain't never been like you? After the rain, I told you I was a new boot on that facility. It was Ferguson, but like I said, it had a lot of H-Town dudes, Houston dudes there. So I was in encounter with a lot of them, or I knew them from the streets. So it was a lot of us. It was a lot of H-Town, D-Town. D-Town didn't like being that far down south because they up north. But all the live units is down south. Well, they kind of rocking and doing things up north. It changed, but back in the day, it wasn't like that. They were policing up there in that north, but down south, you had a lot of black officers, and it was wide open. I was sitting in the chow house with a partner, and they had steel trays and steel pitchers that you drink, you get your punch and stuff. That was the first time I ever heard something say, bing, and it was sound, bing. I was like, man, what the? A dude got hit with a tray, and that man, that sound. Will I fight Big Hurt for 100,000 or a million? Man, I'll fight Big Hurt. I'll fight Big Hurt for 100,000. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna do it. He didn't hit me. I ain't finna swing back. I'm going to the mat. Get that bread. That's win or loss. I'm being real. Big Hurt big, and I can imagine he's probably not a real aggressive guy, but if you made him mad, but I got my nephew. My nephew, and I'm telling you all this. Maybe some of you all probably notice his little website, but he has a website. But I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
Yeah. That's it.
It's gone?
It's not gone. It's just that one light.
Yeah, tell the people who you are, Tremaine.
Hey, what's going on, man? Boy, Big T Reaction, you feel me? Also got a gaming channel that's two, but it's in the works, you feel me? What's going on? What you call him? You got a y'all got a name? He got a name for y'all?
Oh,
Yo, what's
my
going?
viewers.
Yo, viewers, what's
That's
going
my
on?
viewers. I don't know
What's
what
going
you
on?
calling them on your station.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, they ain't got no name yet. It's a small group of people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all go check me out though. I post reaction videos. I be funny. I be myself. You know what I'm saying? I be vibing. I just be chilling over there. And I also got a gaming channel you can tell your kids about. You never been. Yeah, they just asking you stuff, they ain't even worried about what I got going on.
Well, but you had opportunity to introduce yourself and get
Yeah.
to know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's my nephew, right? Let me see.
Yeah, it's about the units.
Yeah, I don't know all about that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We didn't call them units. See, that's your new way people call them units. We call them penitentiaries. We had we had button down shirts. We had pants that button up nah, they was zipping up with a belt. And we had them old programs. They were orange. And you be clean, you be so clean. But it was something about the old penitentiary, the old medium custody, the old minimum custody, the old close custody. And when you look at it today, man, you don't want to be in there one of those. You want to stay on minimum. Because it's so much that you can do in minimum custody. Making money is one when you figure it out. When you figure it out, now you really they got women. Man, they got women in population. Yeah. They had women in the population back when I first went. They had a whole bunch of hard head officers looking at you, giving you the eye. They had a bunch of gay officers. A bunch of gay officers. Especially, man, I ain't gonna do that. But they was out there. And they really didn't care. They was worse than the women. Yeah. But I was out there doing my thing at every unit I went to. I went to 11 maximum security units. And I ain't saying that to brag. That was the only way they could send me because I had an aggravated offense. They said I was a threat to society. So it took some years for them to take that off of me, take that title off of me, because I wasn't going to make parole with that title. And how can you be a threat to society if you've been locked up 14 years and you ain't hurt nobody? You ain't hurt nobody. But them old nicks back in the days, they kept that on you because they could. But it was illegal. Minimum custody is a great custody when you ain't trying to do no tripping and all that, right? Medium custody is where you go because you did something you knew you ain't had no business doing. You got to go and accept. They can have dudes that be in a relationship with these women, and all they gonna do is send them to medium custody for about 6 months and they be back. Man, them dudes get the women up. Man, they get the women up. Get the lawman up. And they gangsters. They gangsters. I don't know what kind of gangster that is. I really don't. But just not to go to medium custody. They did it just not to go to medium custody and then they get shipped. That was a part of the plea bargain. Medium custody? Well, I've been on some live medium custodies. When I say live, I had it my way. I used to make my jobs. I made my jobs. Rank see me, hey, you are, yeah, Andre Wade, Squad 5. They ain't even got now. Yeah, I been out there, but when they finally bust me, I'd been in the hallway for over a year. And the cab came out and said, where you work at? Where you work at? They all called me SSI. I said, I'm in building Squad 5. He went there and said, he's not even SSI. Yeah, that trips them out. But it's a lot that I learned during time that was able to benefit me. Regardless if I was on medium custody, minimum custody, or close custody. I wasn't going beyond that. I ain't going to SIG and all that with them laws. You fix your food. Close custody too. They fix your food. Man, you know what they doing in your food? They got mad at you. You done something, threw some boo boo on them. Some dudes be boo booing, right? And they'll put it in a milk cart. They had that boo boo for about 2 weeks or better. Can you imagine what that smell like? Spoiled milk. They call them chunkers. What? This is what I don't understand. What rational thinking person would save some boo boo? Well, y'all something else. Y'all something else. But see, my experience in prison was far more different than a lot of guys that was doing time with me at that time. Because I had a lot of time and I didn't care about losing. I didn't care about losing. See, a lot of people was cared about losing. I'm gonna solicit them laws. I'm gonna solicit them laws. I'm gonna try to catch me a law. I'm gonna catch me a law, and I'm gonna have one. And it ain't gotta be a love affair, nothing. It could be a dude. All I did, I used to feed them boys, them fat ones, and them hungry ones. They say, y'all seen Wade? Man, tell him come down here to P-Line. I go down there. He came hard to talk. He was out Huntsville. No, Wade. I say, man, you know if I go in here and fix something, you know what it is. And I had a partner that was locked up, and he was from Huntsville, and this was his cousin. See, he wouldn't do nothing for his cousin, but he'll do something for somebody else. And boy, when his cousin found out I had him, man, that's like, man, let's go. Man, them boy be ready. I buy about 4 things of cheese. I cheese it all up. I be having it full of cheese. This is lunch cheese. I had so many. I remember it was a female. She used to stay tight, stay neat. And I seen her one time. She was out her lot. I don't know if she was on crack or not, but she called me out there to tend on and say, "Wait, what's going on?" I said, "Hey, what's going on?" She say, what you got to eat?" I said, "What?" Boy, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm hungry. I said, "You already know what it is. Some jack time." But I don't care. I go get her, let her get her belly full. Shit, it be on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna get paid. I used to give people money, literally money, to pay their bills. I did. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you all that's done been in prison has been in some form of like that. You know, it ain't just going down in Texas, it's all over. But a lot of people are afraid to solicit a law. And let me show you something. See, he one person might catch the law, right? He lied, he caught the law. Now they won't try to take the law from him because they know the law dirty. Yeah. Now they know he dirty, now they won't try to take him. No. No. I be catching them police brawls. The police brawls, best ones to catch. Yeah. Cause you ain't got to worry about them. The hell was saved Bobo. Did I read that right? Uh, I had a partner I was locked up with named Bobo. I had a partner, but I don't know if you was saying Bobo or Boo Boo, whatever you was talking about. I think you tripping on that. I think you just tripping. It's just sending stuff. What you doing? You getting high? You getting high? Leave the alcohol, leave the drugs outside the door. Just come on in. Come on in, everybody. We're gonna still have enough time. It's a good time. Yeah, ain't nobody ain't gonna say, man, he tripping. I'm gonna bring mine in there. trying to hear. But we had adventures in prison that when you tell somebody about them, they don't even believe you. They don't even believe you, and it's the truth. A lot of stuff going on down there. I had a partner, and he was man, he was a beast with them hands. He was tearing them laws up, and he was out of Fifth Ward, and he used to talk like he got shot in the mouth, in the face. So he says talks out. I told him I'm gonna take. Nah, I don't play. Now, I don't know who that is. Slinging. Now, I don't do that, man. I ain't put my hand in no boo boo. I ain't put my hand in no boo boo, no piss, none of that. You have to be really done went. And if you being sick, right? You work. Let's say you work in SIG. I used to like working in SIG because that's where all the money at. So you walk up on the door. They like say, look at this side, look at this side, and look like he coming from the stomach with it. Man, they call you up there, man, bro. Ooh, boy, bro. Like sound like some of them eating a dookie. Seem like some of them eating a dookie. And I used to, man, cause I was a good dude. I was a good dude. I might get you though. If you get me, I'm gonna get you back. I ain't gonna get you right off the top. You gotta get me. You gotta do something, cause I was about that business. But I will get you and show you how I got you. You can't do nothing but say, oh man, Dre, damn. Accept that. But medium custody, minimum custody, and close custody. Those are the main custodies of a facility. Yeah. But I can't even when I'm sitting here, right? And this is my nephew, right? That's my nephew. Big old, look at big old talking about a game. You know, we finna come in here and play some games. Nigga looking like straight. But now listen. Nobody know how truly a custody. Yeah, that's in Beaumont. I was on Style for 7 years. And when I got to Styles, I thought I had been to all the bad penitentiaries. Styles was like living in a ghetto apartments. Yeah, I'm talking about the law being there in the cell with you smoking. Yeah, being right in there with you. I'm talking when they come out, they full of that dope, full of them exos, done got beat down with that dang and all that. It was live. And I ain't gotta make this up. You can go read about it. Styles, the most country's banned unit in the country. And the only unit came really close to it was where Helter Skelter was. They say Helter Skelter used to get busted with a phone every week. But they used to get phones so easily up there in that prison he was at. And they didn't have like we had metal detectors and all that. They ain't had none of that. This law making money up there. Law making money up there. Them boys ain't, he flush your phone, he ain't tripping. You gonna buy him another one. It's right there. And it really wasn't a serious major case. What you mean, what years? Oh, back then, this was I got there in 2005, I think it was. I just left Telford. They shipped me from Telford to Styles. And I was in for a rude awakening. But I had a lot of partners on Styles. I had a lot of dudes I did time with on Styles. And when they built Styles, they took a whole lot of inmates throughout the system and placed them on that facility. They was first gonna make it a homosexual unit, all homosexuals. But that's discriminating. So they didn't do it. They put a metal fab on there, so that brought a lot of other inmates over there, and I just could hear about uh, how good it was over there, cause you got them Beaumont women, Port Arthur women, and them Louisiana women, totally different people. But it was fun taking chances. It was fun taking chances. We on lockdown, the whole unit on lockdown. Everybody in the day room getting high, sitting on the table, smoking cigarettes. But if the officer blinked the lights, this was the thing. If the officer blinked the light, something coming. So y'all got to go run in somebody's house. But you don't want to get in the position and get caught in it's count time, you know. But it was awesome. Cause you can mess up count. When they got to come back and recount, you gonna got back in your cell. Yeah, they don't know they gonna mess count up till later. But I wanted to do that because that's the prison. That's prison. Yeah, I'm at that armed club. No, ooh, man, anybody? I need something for this pain. Ooh, man, I need something for this pain. But I'm okay. I'm okay. God allowed me to come and share a little something with you all. I wasn't gonna go to sleep without doing it. I really hate I didn't get the opportunity to finish that other video in the dark. But I'm gonna catch y'all up one day. But I pray peace upon y'all families, man. Sincerely. I pray peace upon those who are incarcerated. Men, women, and kids. Teenagers. What's that question? Come on with it and see what you're talking about. Cause I'm finna go to sleep on your book. Mm-hmm. You good? Hold up. My nephew took me out. Bring that back. Bring that back. My nephew took my concentration away. Phones is just released me. Who that is over there? I might just release me. Uh, this is the thing. Phones is what they have us here in society. Right here, they have them, and you can get them in a unit. Well, now a phone costs a person up to $1,000, and they making money if they bringing in phones. You can bring in 10 phones, sell each one of them for $1,000 on everything in lieu. Green dot, whatever high it was going. Uh, if you owe child support, you get compensated. Yeah, cause I'm gonna tell you something. See, if they can only take a portion of your money off of your account because of that. But if you get you an e-com, they can't get none of that. E-com is special purchases. You can purchase in prison, as long as you ain't had no major case. The people can order. Not your friend. All right, that's unreal. Mm. I uh I had an opportunity to live in prison in so many decades. Yes, second time y'all told me about old Larry. We're gonna see what old Larry talking about. We're gonna reach out and touch him when it's time. It's not time right now, but I'm gonna get the opportunity to. I'm gonna have my producer get at him and see what he want to do. Yeah, you can get child. Yeah, you do. You can get commissary. But if you send 100, they're gonna take 50. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, see, they're gonna if you send them $500, they're gonna take 250. They can't take all this money. Well, if they took it all, then he need to file a grievance. There's no way they can take all your money. They cannot see because see you might be paying child support, but not in a manner that every time I get some money you can take it all. No, you have to get in that grievance department and make them give you your money back. They can't take all your money in anything. The only way they'll take your money if you break a big window and that window costs $900. You gonna pay for that. You gonna pay for that one whopper. You got 1,000 on there, you ain't gonna have nothing but 100. You gonna have nothing but 100. But we learn things as we go in prison, and one thing we do learn is the difference between minimum custody, medium custody, and close custody. You're gonna learn the difference. Two different atmospheres of people. And it could be a person that you used to kick it with on minimum custody. He on close custody now, and he got that close custody mentality that the rest of them have. Ain't trying to get off of that. So I'm on, hey, like I say, man, y'all, when you tell somebody about Just Release, and it's sincere, tell them hit that like button. Tell me that like button, subscribe and share. Y'all do that for me. That's all I'm asking. Do that for me. Because if they don't know, y'all was on Robinson too back in 2002, I think. I left Robinson. Yeah. Robinson rock and rolling. In medium cussing and close cussing. The minimum cussing, them boys ain't trying to get on that other side because they scared to get hogged. You gonna get hogged over there. You weak. So tonight, man, I knew I had to bring something. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But I'll be back. Good to know. That's good to know. But I'm finna lay it down. Oh yeah, yeah. That's real. That's real. See them Washington upstate prisons and all them other prisons. See, that's how TDC used to be. Good night, baby boy. Cause I'm finna go too. But back in the days, Texas prison penitentiary was some bad, bad boys. Bad, bad boys. It changed dramatically. You wouldn't know the difference between minimum. All right. Oh yeah. Ooh, let me see something. He got the bad boy. That's what my brother got. My brother got that half. He got 45. He got to do 22 in the half before you even see him. And you just imagine, but you can make it out of that. You can make it out of there if you keeping yourself physical fit. And to do all this time, what you got? Man, you better not do all the time shit. Man. Get out of there. There's too much life out here to be doing time. There's too much life out here. Ain't the only ones doing all that time is clucked. Clucked. Believe that. Oh. But listen, well, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. What state that in? They gonna hang your butt if they can. You get got, boy, you better be ready. You better be ready. But guess what? This is Andre Wade with Just Released, and I'll be back with something else. I'm trying to